Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? How are you doing? And how's the day going? Wait a second. Hello. I'm back with some iced tea. I had this bottle. I got this bottle from a shop I ordered some food from, and it's nice to drink iced tea from this. Whoa, beautiful. Anyway, let's begin. I'm gonna start with some puzzles first, and then I'm gonna be moving on to bit do lichess, and then lichess practice, and then I'll do some, yeah, then I'll play some games. Oh my god. Shit. Forgot to update my category and all. fucking, every single fucking time I do this. Anyway, let's start with the puzzles and see where this takes us. Okay, I can go there. Then he can go there. Can't go there. He can't take it. And then I can go there. He will probably go there. Probably go there. Oh no. No. Oh, wait, I can do this. And then I can do this. Then I can do this. Yeah. That's the best way. It. Let me just start up some music. And yeah, do this. Turn out the lights. Anyway, let's just go to next puzzle. Uh, I can go there. Then he'll probably go there. I can also. Okay. I can go there. Nope. Nope. You told me to for pawn promotion. How will I promote my pawn? Anyway, as we can see, we are still struggling with chess. I can do this. He'll try to go here, and I can go there, and yeah. Okay. +5. Come on, man. The puzzle I can do well. He just doesn't give me points. It hurts. That deeply hurts. Okay. Let's learn checkmate patterns. Oh, pyramid. Anderson's mate. Anderson's mate. There we go. There we go. There we go. I remember this one. Mate. There we go, and there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Swallow's tail. Swallow's tail. Epaulet. Okay. Epaulet. Pawn mate. Suffocation mate. Oh wait, no. Do this, then go there, then go there, then go there. Gecko's mate, just go there. Another Gecko's mate, just go there and get there. And another Gecko's mate, just go there, just go there, there, just go there. Max launch, just go there. Max launch number 2, just go there, just go there. Just go there, just go there, and just go there. I'm just dumping this out so quickly. Whatever this is, Blackburns. And then these legal mate. Pillbox mate. Triangle. Govich. Govich. Huh. Yeah. And then I move on to the pin. For the pin, I got this, and I get this. And then after this, I get this. Then I get this. Then I do this. Then I do this. Okay. Then I do this. Then I do this. So this is pinned, which means I can do this. This is sort of pinned, which means I can do this. Pin this up. This is pinned, which means I can take this, and I can take this, and yeah, this will be pinned. It means you can't take here. I do this, then I do this, then I take this. Can't take this because he is pinned. The skewer. Boom. Okay. Boom. Relative skewer. I forgot what a relative skewer is actually. So I just have to do this and do this and take it. Okay. Okay, the absolute skewer is king should be on the front. So yeah. Boom. The king was in front and I took the queen. Absolute skewer. Wait. I do this. I do this. Takes this. And I take this. Boom. Absolute skewer. I scare the queen away and then I take it. Boom. Now it's time for the fork. I was accidentally going to swallow the ice. Very scary. Anyway. Boom. The knight fork. And the knight. But I just need to do this, take this, and take this. On fork, do this. Let's do this. Take this, and then we go to the rook fork. It's just boom. Bishop fork. Boom. Queen fork. He's just working all pieces. Boom. Double attack. Okay. He runs away and I take it. Boom. And double attack again. If I go there, it means the queen can go there. He'll take this. If he'll take this, I can go there and scare him. Boom. Takes the queen. Challenge 1. Huh. Boom. Hmm. Okay. Boom. Okay, this one. This one, do I just need to? No. Oh, not this. Wait. I'm getting confused here a lot more than I would say. Hmm. Oh wait, I have to do this, then I have to do this, and I have to take. Oh wait, no, no. I remember it now. I do this, and then I do this, then I do this. Come on, man, think quickly. I know what you're going to play. And boom. Boom. Okay, I do this. Then I can do this. Then I fork this and the rook. Okay. Now for this, I need to scare him to there that I'm gonna do this. And then, do this. And do this. Yeah. I can go there and he'll take here, I'll take here then. What? Oh wait. What? Or do I just go there? Okay, yeah, this is confusing. Okay. And there are a lot of pieces that get confusing in puzzles. When there are less, I kind of makes sense what to do. Uh, can't do this. Okay, let's just get a no. If I move this, then he takes this. It's just useless. Can't move this because that's not my piece. I can't take this. I'll do this. I can do this. And the other horse. There is a pawn for. Oh, wait, I can do this. I can sacrifice my piece. Take it away. Okay, got it. And then that's the last fork challenge. This one is easy, I think. If I do this, then he'll take this, then I can do this. So fork both pieces. Boom. That's that's most probably some winning position, right? Okay. For discovered, you know what now? Should go to tournaments and see. I want to join a rapid arena today. Oh wow. Got it. Need. Huh. Okay, you're just playing with me. You go there and open the king, most probably. There's that. Hmm. Let's just keep this here, right? Okay, I don't think he's feel like pushing. I can go there, take this, and do whatever the fuck I want to. I'll take this. Yeah. Was pretty sure he was gonna do that. Because it's a chicken. Back, 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 back. Back, back, back. Oof. The chicken. Back, 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 back. Is he going to do this? It feels like it. I'm not sure what his game plan is right now. He has shooter here, but you know, this is here, this is here. Nothing makes sense. As of now. You can push this here, I can just go there for now. I can push this and then, you know, if it takes this. You saw through my plan, didn't you? Didn't you? Okay, let's see. Okay, I could have taken that, but that's just useless now. Everything is blocked here. Every pawn is blocked. The only open file is here for me to attack. I can't do much. I think for now I guess I'll do this for now. Yeah, you're well protected out there. For now. He's playing insanely defensive. Is it because his rating is 1000? When did he join this game? Okay, very recent. It's very recent. Try to go here or go here. I'm not sure what he'll try to do. Okay. Something open up. Huh, some development, I see. You can go there or you can go there. I think I can open up a bit. I can go there even if it takes this. I can do this, and I have this. But I can do another thing that I can take with this. I'll be more tempted to take this and attack there. But I don't think I have any incentive to do that for now. I can go there, I can. There we go. Oh wow. That's what your plan is? It's not bad. Not bad. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I got equal. I got more of his pawns. I have higher amount of pawns now. We can do this. Oh no. Oh no. Queen is in danger and your piece is in danger. What will you do now? What will you do fucking now, bitch? You're not a very original platter, are ya? Huh? Very not original. But I'm gonna take this. And then he will take this. Yeah, that's just okay. And if I take this, it takes this. But what am I doing? What if it takes this? And it takes this. Yeah, then I'm not taking anything, to be honest. That's just useless. Oh wow. Oh wow, you just gave up. You just gave up. Yeah, time to resign. I thought I was gonna lose. I had plus 17, my guy. What you doing? Come on, man. Hello, Johnny. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Oof, that was intense, man. I was winning badly. You're going to bring this out. I'm going to take this out. You're going to take this out. I'm going to do this. You're going to bring this. I can take this, or I can do this. I'm gonna go with this right now. Then you're going to come here, most probably. I'll go there. You have two places you can go, and you can go there. These are safe squares, yeah. And then I'm gonna, what am I going to do? I can take this. Just so you won't come here, you know. It's the first time I'm playing this one. Okay. Uh, you know what? I'm not going to take any of it, and I'm just going to do this. Ooh. Do I give him this? You know what? Let's give him this. Let's see where this takes. Okay, you take this, I'll take this. Ooh. Ooh. Man. Oh man. It was that bad? I don't know. Um, did it feel good after playing chess? Was it nice? I'm not sure what I'm doing, I'll be honest. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. I don't think he even knows what he's doing. He's just waiting for some miracle. Shit. Hey man. I can go this, he'll go there, then I can do this. And then, you know. You know, for funsies, I'm gonna do this. For funsies, I'm gonna do this dumbass move. Because I do this, I'll take this. If he attacks me, I don't have any care in the world. Because I'm gonna do this. What's the point of doing this? There is no point of doing this. Okay, if I do this, and then he will do this, and I can do this, and yeah. And then I can come here. Okay, let's see if my luck is good. Am I born with a good luck, or am I, you know what? I should have expected the dumbass to play this. Yeah, I don't think my... I'm not sure what I'm doing. I can do this and kinda pin me. Pin my piece. Right now I'm very, very pinnable. Hmm. Oh my god. Oh, no. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Wait, he can just go there. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I messed up. I messed up severely. I played way too many risky moves. But hey, not my mistake. He didn't know what he was doing. I was just... Yeah. Anyway. Come on, man. Why do you play? Why do you play this move? Let's just go here for now. Okay, you know what? Nobody likes you. You know what? Let's go there. And let's just do this. Come on, man. Huh. Yeah, run. Hmm. I can go there, he'll take this, then I'll take this, then yeah, that's just useless. Mm-hmm. Ah, I'm not, I'm not gonna let you do this. Mm-hmm. Mm. Ah. I'll just take this. Boom. Oh my god, I'm so fucking tired, man. Hmm. You know what? If you're going to play this, I can also. I can also do this, I guess. Now what? Are you pinned? Am I pinned or are you pinned? I'm just kidding. No, you're not pinned. But I'm not pinned anymore. Where will you go? Oh my god. Mm-hmm. We have equal pieces. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Boom. And I can draw this game anyway. Not enough. Bro is caught up. Nice, Serena. Somewhere around there, you know. कभी 2 घंटे, कभी 3 घंटे. Are you gonna do this? You realize that and bringing here would be just terrible idea. Oof. That's how you create an old friend. What is this too? I don't know. User doesn't exist. What? Did it just get banned mid game? You can get there, you can get there. I don't care where you go. Okay. Let me push you out and see. Testing the water, testing the water. Hello? What? Okay. Do you exist? Am I playing with ghosts? Okay, just take this. I've heard about Danish Gambit is that you just take it. I don't think he knows how to play Danish Gambit. You know. And this. And down. Where you from? You're gonna. You're gonna be having fun. Acha. You know what? Let's kick you out. I want to kick you out. on my phone. I could have just taken him. I don't want to take. Ah. I can take the queen, then he will take this or do this, or I have an amazing way to deal with this asshole. Is I do this, he'll do this, and okay. Now I'm losing more than one piece. Oof. This is rough. This is tough. Then I do this, I guess. If I do this, then he'll go there most probably. Or he'll go there. You know, put more pieces in danger. And instead, I can do this and take this. He has +4 advantage on me, but you know. Things have been sucking lately. Are you kidding with me? What the fuck? Stream. Okay. And then I chase him to the end of the earth. Oof, 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 oof. Yeah, I'm gone. I'm gone. Is it getting ready for a checkmate? Let's go with this for a minute. I'll go. Yeah. Ah. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, shit. This is not good. This is not good at all. Ah. Okay, yeah, this one much more easier. Art pre-mark, but best of luck. Okay, you were trying to do that. I'm not sure what you achieve here. Come on, man. Do this. I believe in you. I believe in you. Do this. Let me get some water. You can do this. I believe in you. You can go there. I'm not sure what you can do there, but you know, that is something you can do. You can go there, you can go there. You know what? Let's do this. Take it. I'm giving you a beautiful chance. I know. Okay, if I can't go there, then I sort of open up ways to annoy the queen, right? Okay, yeah. Can sort of go there, scare the queen. Yes, now. Can't go there. You can't. You can go there. Yes, yes. That because once I do this, yeah. Queen is trapped? Not really. Yeah, not that much. But can go there. I can do this. What he will do after that, I don't know. Probably this, this. Or, you know, can just hello teeth. What the fuck we doing? Oof, oof, oof. That's a checkmate. I didn't even know that was a checkmate, I'll be honest. I didn't see it. I was just taking his rook. See, I'm that genius. I'm that god level. I just never know what I'm doing. Checkmate? I didn't have idea either. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna play your games. Do you exist? Yeah, he does exist. Giving you a chance to take it. Take it. Hello? Are you there? Are you taking my piece or not? Opening up my rook. You are an idiot. Has someone told you that you didn't take the piece that was completely just for you? Asshole. What do you want to do? What do you want me to do with this? You know what? Let's see what you will do now. You have this, you have this. Okay. You took. If I go there, if it goes there, I can take it. If it goes there, then I'll be so angry at him. You made it way too complicated, man. I didn't want to do this. Huh. You asked for this. You asked this. Oh no. Wait again, this is protected. Okay, I didn't know that was protected, okay. I'll be honest. What are you doing? He's just insanely mad. Dude, it just. It must be fuming, man. Like, oh. Okay, you know what? Let's just do this and do this. Okay. What can I do from here? I have a lot of minutes that I can waste. Okay. I have no idea what to do, so I'm just gonna bring myself here. Okay. I'm just gonna center my rook. UP, man. Come on, man. This is basic geography. Mm. What is this protecting? This and this. Do I need to reposition something? Maybe not. Mhm. That was not ideal. Yeah, Bolt. I remember you. I will remember you. Okay. Okay, I should have thought through that, but it's my mistake. I found a way out. Oof, 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 oof. Hmm. If I take this, he'll take this. Then is there any way I can get queen back? I think I played a game with you. I'm not sure remember I played, but I do remember. I think you said. I think once you asked me, was it you from South? Ah, hey, what are you doing, man? I'm not sure what. Cool. Mm-hmm. I think so. Uh-huh. Ooh. I'll take it. Yeah, man, I have 11 minutes now total. I think this game is going to consume every minute. Don't tell me what to do. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this a great fork or what? I feel like this is going to cost me. Oof. Can I maximize? You know what? Let's go there. Okay, okay, okay. I see, I see. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, man, I know. Not trying to make big blunders in hurry, you know. Oh wait. Oh my god. Uh, by ଶୀଘ୍ର ଖେଳ ଶୀଘ୍ର ଖେଳ okay. Okay. ଶୀଘ୍ର ଖେଳ କ'ଣ okay. Ba. Is that ba? No, that's not ba. Chat पढ़न्तु. I think I read that right. Oof. I did it. I can read. Odia. Okay. Okay. I have 6 minutes. मैं जाने ओडिया ଭଲ କ'ଣ ଅଛି? Okay, I can't read the middle word of the last one. I don't know what that is. I forgot. What is after Kana and what is between Kana and Achi? I don't know that letter. तुम्हें और उड़ीसारा के केवटी. Okay, is that ठीक? Okay, ठीक. So My parents Khordar ochinte. Is that her, right? Come on, man. I haven't. I mean, I wasn't taught how to read that much. I learned it a bit from a little book. It's like my dad got this from railway station, so that's where I learned it from. But I grew up in Uttar Pradesh, so I uh, never had like that much exposure to Odia. Come on, man, not that bad. Mhm. They're very respectful, very respectfully, and then wherever I used to go to school or do anything, there were usually just people from UP and Bihar. I don't think I got a lot of chance with Odia people. I don't know. I do know how to. I can find out what letters are. I have 3 minutes to get my rank, which is rank 41, 141, but it's okay. I did my best. And I won really well. I won a lot of losing game. And also, man, Bihar not bad. You should see Gujarat. I can't speak Bhojpuri, but I can understand it. It's like since a lot of it, Odisha, Bengal, Bihar, kind of use similar words sometimes and all. So I'm a graphic designer actually. Why would you come so close, man? Okay. Uh, no, man, Kuju are not the best, man. I've been to Gujarat and graphic. Yeah, I have done website designs. Ooh, what are you doing here? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Come on, man. Don't do this to yourself. Okay, game aborted. I think there's a delay because of my connection and my PC. That is. I think I was just winning. Bro said YOLO and played the last game with the worst moves he can find. Mike for fan. That is Mike. Blue Snow. Bought this with my first paycheck. Like anything I got for streaming, I got it with my own paycheck, which was nice. Like this camera and the light behind it, all of it. Okay, man. See you later. Okay. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a good time. And yeah, the arena is over. I think I'm gonna do Wordle now. Man. Why my stream so delayed? Just delay. Booga 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 booga. Yes, delete. Holy shit. Not really sure what's happening. I think there was some internet issue that kind of delayed my stream way beyond than what I was looking for. Anyway, let's do Wordle. Okay. This is the end for chess. Oh my god. Somebody was talking about like what if someone made a joke like that because at the end of the day person with glasses would mostly just try to take the contacts off if they're using it. What if one day they aren't wearing contacts and they just pull in their cornea? Weird. Okay, just check. Okay, let's see what is the word for today is. Okay, there is I just need to see if There is O, there is I, and there's O. Okay. It's not morbid. It's like it's not moist. It's not bored. It's not. Okay. Just think about a word. Uh, uh what could be? Can't remember a word right now. Think I can do this. I think the last should be N somehow. Boring. Not in word list. I feel like there are very little words with. So I cannot repeat it. BOBBY. Okay. Is that? Thing ends with that. Why are the words I can think of? Okay. Groin. Okay, I know what I is. Not more. Huh. Any words? Hmm. I think there could have been vomit, but can't be. There is. Okay. Uh, just putting my hands on the screen just not to see. That would be ion. Would be ionic. Would be ironic. Make. Uh, what it could be. Okay. It cannot be tonic because yeah, maybe not. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Uh, yeah, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. It won't be manic. It. Are you kidding with me? It isn't comic. Okay, the C is gone. Can I go for the hint today? I guess I can just. L. Don't be logic. Okay. What the hell, man? Okay. What the fucking hell? Uh, yeah, I don't think I know this word today. I might get. Okay, 5.6. Okay. They're like 3 folio. What the fuck is. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. There's like. Idiot, man. Idiot. It has been like 3 days. For 3 days, last 3 days, the puzzles have been very challenging. Like, why are you doing this? Give an easy one, okay? Hmm. Okay. Let's see if I have something to watch on YouTube. Let's see. Oh yeah, Wisecrack is gone. He did a stream with Jared. Let's see.
Okay, we maybe are live. Maybe Jared and I can say how we really feel about all of you, if you're here or not. But I think we're here. I think we're live. I think we're doing it. Let's check. Is are people in the chat confirming that we're live? Always got to know because using slurs to tell me they hope I'm dead. And it was my first experience of realizing there's like a version of contemporary parasociality, and I think one that especially affects younger dudes that's on a whole other level in terms of intensity and toxicity. And I'm old enough to have not come up with that, such that I'm still sometimes shocked by how intense it is. In the same way that, like, I jokingly referenced the Hassan Piker, like Ethan Klein debate, but like one of the biggest things that's happened on YouTube and Twitch is just like two dudes that don't like each other and their audiences then don't like them. It's crazy.
Yeah. Wait, so you're telling me there's a clip of Destiny debating Lux on the internet?
There is. It is. And the best part about it, and this is like a deep cut for all the real wisecrack heads here, Lux is doing the typical Lux thing of speaking into a laptop as he walks around his house, chain
Smoking a
smoking.
cigarette.
Yes.
Of course, of course.
Oh, not smoking a cigarette, smoking all of the cigarettes. So, but okay, but so all that said, I want to go back then because I think a lot of what we're describing now is, relatively recent. If we're going to say relative to the emergence of modern YouTube culture and streaming culture, I want to talk a little bit. I think folks will be interested in this, even though it's a story that's been told. Um, Talk about the beginning of Wisecrack and how you got into the thing and what your vision was early on. I know that it was, and to give credit where credit's due, it wasn't just you. It was you and Jacob Solomon. I know some other people early on. But when you first, and I'll speak for you in as much today, I know that like you're someone who's always been interested in film. You studied film. The people you started the channel with were like that. So how did you first get into things, and especially what first led you into like the video essay space
Oh
with
yeah,
Wisecrack?
it's a lot long question. So I moved to Los Angeles in 2010. Finished up film school there, and I mean, movies were always my passion. Number
Hmm.
one, it was all about movies. I think that maybe you'll agree that one of the things that you learn very quickly when you move to Los Angeles and start understanding the industry is that there's like huge class barriers to
Hmm.
making a living, just a living. I mean, I would have been happy with like, pretty much any job that I could get, just making a living, making movies or being close to that thing I love. I don't know if I feel that way these days, but anyway, at the time, that was the reality. Um, and then, Jacob and I decided that we would try to like make movies together. That was our
Mhm.
dream. Very quickly, we kind of realized, first of all, that like making a movie is a crazy thing to do. It's a huge swing. It's a expensive swing. We know people who, or we met people that had been making movies for like 10 years. And then the movie gets made after a decade of asking for money, finally finding the money, which is a years long process in itself, and then producing it. And then it comes out and either it sucks or it flops. And then you're just fucked. When I say there's class barriers, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, you have to be in a pretty cush
Mhm.
position in your life to be able to take a risk like that and just kind of waste 10 years on something that doesn't give you any money.
Yeah.
So we quickly realized, like, okay, this is not something we can do. At this time, YouTube was it was a very different place than it was today
Yeah.
because there was this YouTube had decided to take a handful of channels and make $1 million investments. We were not one of them, but this is just something that happened. So, for example, like what's that? The Green Brothers have that education channel.
Yeah.
That was one of them.
Yeah. Is it the Complexly one or?
No, 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 no. Someone in the chat probably
Yeah,
knows.
I know, but we all we know what you're talking about, the Green Brothers thing.
And then there was Nerdist. There
Mhm.
was, I think, even ESPN was one of them. There were all these brands that got, because basically YouTube was thinking that, all right, this is no longer going to just be.
What is there, man? Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Anything interesting that I can watch. Okay, and then global left, I guess. Uh-huh. Da, 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 da. Every time I go to science channels, I getting like terrible recommendations from YouTube. Um, ah, oh wait, I can watch this.
What is inside a black hole? Inevitable crushing doom? Gateways to other universes? Weird multidimensional libraries? If you've ever wanted to know, then you might be in luck. Some physicists have argued that you are inside a black hole right now.
Black hole cosmology is something that is known as, you know, as a theory that universe, there are universe inside black holes. So our universe is inside black hole, and the black holes in our universe, inside there might be universe. It's like it gets smaller, and it's like mind blowing. So I like that. I mean, just imagine if you go to that universe and you're the same size here, then there'll be just a little bit of people. They'll be just so small for you. Like this, you can't crush their earth with their hands or some shit. Not just earth, you can just do this and the Milky Way is gone in their universe.
Einstein's ridiculously successful general theory of relativity has never failed. But we know it must fail. At the centers of black holes and at the Big Bang, both of these involve matter being packed to infinite densities. They are singularities where the mathematics of GR breaks down. Well, it turns out that black holes and the Big Bang have more in common than vexing Einstein. They have mathematical similarities to each other that have led some physicists to believe that the Big Bang is in fact the singularity of an absurdly gigantic black hole. Let's figure out how crazy this proposition really is. First up, black holes. Collapse any chunk of matter far enough and it gets stuck in its own gravity.
I think you can also sort of imagine it once you get to know about black holes and you see, and there's a video about what happens when you go inside a black hole. Like it shows your POV, like what can happen. I think it feels like you're going, everything around you is coming, you are just getting away, and then you will see something else opening up on the other way. It's like a dark, it will feel like a really long dark tunnel, and it would be so scary. But yeah, I mean, there will be a lot of reflection that you will see. You'll just look at your right, you will be looking back of your head, that kind of thing. If you're looking at front, you will be looking at the back of your head. Like it's like the opposite of mirror. Mirror shows, if you show the mirror front, it shows you the front. But in black hole, if you see look here, you will look at this area of yourself in the black hole, because the light is going like this. The light is rotating, revolving around the black hole. So kind of see the light coming from, you will see the light coming from here. It's very confusing.
In general
But yeah.
relativity, that looks like a point of infinite density surrounded by an event horizon. We can think of the event horizon as the surface where the flow of space is like a river moving at the speed of light. Nothing can swim against that flow. From the outside, the black hole looks like an orb of blackness at a particular location in space due to the fact that nothing, not even light, can travel back out from below the event horizon. The universe also has a singularity and an event horizon. The singularity is the Big Bang, which we think of as a point in time at the beginning of the universe when all matter was compressed to infinite density and all points in space overlapped. From the Big Bang, space expanded and it's still expanding. That expansion gives us our event horizon. If space is expanding evenly everywhere, then there are distant regions of the universe that are being propelled away from us faster than the speed of light. That means there's a surface at a particular distance that represents the limit of
What's
our
up?
observations, in that we can never know about any event that happens beyond that surface. This is
Vex
the
King, what's
cosmological
up?
event
How's the day
horizon.
going?
Now, it's somewhat
I'm
more
doing good.
complicated. For
I'm watching the black hole black hole cosmology video, in which there is a theory that our universe is inside the black hole. So, oops. Yeah. So yeah.
For example, we're still receiving light from objects that are now beyond that horizon because it was emitted by those objects before they crossed the horizon. Also, the accelerating expansion of the universe means that the cosmological event horizon is closer to us than the spot where the recession equals the speed of light. But the effects are the same. No events that happen now beyond that horizon can ever be seen. Complications aside, there are striking similarities.
So yeah, the event horizon is the place beyond which no light can escape. That is said, and but the thing is, it just means that you can't see beyond it. I mean, there must be something. If there is something, yeah, I just have big bags under my eyes. That's just natural. I had years of sleepless nights. Not a big deal. Like you fall beyond the event horizon, you might exist, you might be existing, but nobody can see you anymore. That is the if you move your hands or do anything, that nobody will ever see that.
Between the black hole and the universe. The obvious difference is that the black hole singularity seems to us to be a point of infinite density in space, while the Big Bang singularity is a time of infinite density that included all space. But actually, that difference isn't as different as it sounds. Both the Big Bang and the black hole singularities do occupy all space. The difference is that the Big Bang singularity exists in the past for all of space, while the black hole singularity exists in the future for all of the black hole space.
I'll be honest, I didn't get it. But I'll power through. Let's see. There must be something I might get.
Okay, now that last part probably needs a little more explanation.
Oh well,
We've
thanks.
talked about an idea called geodesic incompleteness in a couple of episodes. In our recent one,
Don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Well, I mean, I can't see you, so that is obvious. But what are you doing now? You made me a bit curious. What are you doing? Are you committing crimes?
on
Are
the
you
central
robbing people watching the stream?
of the universe, and also when we asked what happened before the Big Bang. We're going to need that idea again, so here's a refresher. In general relativity, objects that are not being acted on by a force follow something called a geodesic. These are just the straightest paths that can be taken through a curved spacetime. In a sense, geodesics form the grid that defines the fabric of spacetime. It's possible to define a geodesic at some point in space and time, say the arc of a ball thrown through the air. Then you can trace that geodesic forwards and backwards. That trace will define
Geodesic is just the path. Okay.
Path of the thrown ball, but you can also extrapolate beyond the ball's trajectory. That would be the path that the ball would follow if it could pass through the planet, or the path through the ground that could have brought the ball to its current position. And you can
Ah,
keep tracing the geodesic into the infinite future or all the way back to the Big Bang. It's defined for all past and future times independently of the ball. Geodesics generally don't
okay,
just end.
geodesic. Okay. Geodesic is, that's my understanding, is the path that an object has taken or will take or uh, has been taking throughout its life, right? I guess that is geodesic. Do I have paint? Well, no. No. Okay, what do you mean Paint 3D won't be available in the Microsoft? Uh, the recent movie, it was Sinners. I mean, in theater, I watched Sinners, and that was like really nice. I think the music and whatever happened, I need to watch it again to be honest to fully understand what's going on. But yeah, the first watch was really, really fun. Something I want to
Except at singularities. In fact, in general relativity, singularities are defined as the endpoints of geodesics. All geodesics in the
Okay.
universe come together and terminate at the Big Bang. We call the Big Bang a past space-like singularity because it occupies all space.
Okay. What was the movie that you watched? Something I don't wanna tell you. There was a new version of MS Paint, right? They brought in like layers and all. So, so the geodesic is used starts at Big Bang and ends at a singularity. Okay, that makes sense. I watched this video before. I just understood what geodesic means. He talks about geodesic in like multiple videos. I didn't get it before, but today was the day I got it. Why is Microsoft Store not running anyway?
In the past. A black hole contains a future space-like singularity, which means that all geodesics within a black hole spacetime end at the singularity in the future. No, that doesn't mean that you are doomed to be crushed by a black hole. I mean, you might, but you might not. The black hole singularity is the all-encompassing future for the spacetime that lives beneath the event horizon, in the same way that the Big Bang is the encompassing past for the outside universe. So the black hole and the Big Bang singularities are starting to look more alike, with the difference being their residence in the future versus the past, and the fact that black holes are embedded within a greater universe, while
Have you seen Sinners though? Hmm.
the Big Bang is the entire universe. How do we make a black hole look more like a universe? We'll need to make the black hole interior mathematically indistinguishable from a universe for somebody inside that black hole. The first step is to send that singularity to the
Havoc.
past.
I haven't heard about Havoc. Bose. Like, let me just look it up. Oh, okay, is it on? It's on Netflix. Oh wow, Forrest Whitaker's in it. I like Forrest Whitaker. He's in Andor, and I've been watching Andor a lot. I've watched Andor. It's really amazing. You're here, boy. You're not with Luthen, you're here. You're right here and you're ready to fight. That's just amazing.
A time-reversed black hole is easy enough. It's a white hole. And it's a valid solution to the Einstein equations. Naturally, we've discussed these before. The past space-like singularity of the white hole is surrounded by an event horizon that is the opposite to the black hole event horizon. It can only be crossed from the inside to the outside. Space flows at the speed of light across the event horizon from within. That's starting to look like our universe, a past space-like singularity and an event horizon that can't be crossed from the outside. But there still is an outside in which the white hole just appears as a bright but localized point in space. The outside region doesn't share the same singularity origin as the white hole. On the other hand, anyone inside the white hole wouldn't know that. So could they be fooled into thinking that they are in a regular universe? At first glance,
Hey, thanks for
despite the
following, man.
similarities, the interior of the white hole looks nothing like our universe. Now, the white hole was discovered by messing around with the coordinates of the OG black hole solution by Karl Schwarzschild. The same trick gave us wormholes.
The Schwarzschild is a scientist. There's a Schwarzschild radius. That is, I think that is the radius of that decides if you are bigger than the Schwarzschild radius, you become a black hole or something. I think
and
that
mirror
is it.
universes, and we mapped those weird spaces in a previous episode. The interior of this type of white hole looks nothing like our universe. For one thing, it's made of pure space-time, no matter included, and it's highly inhomogeneous. The curvature changes dramatically as you approach the singularity, but our universe appears to be highly homogeneous. Matter and energy are very evenly spread out, and it was even more evenly spread out in the early universe, and the space-time curvature is nearly flat, so no crazy tidal forces like in a white or black hole. The space-time of our universe is well described by the Friedmann-Lemaitre-Robertson-Walker metric, which we also talked about in the Center of the Universe episode. But there's actually a way to fit an FLRW metric inside a black or white hole, so those inside couldn't tell the difference. The first realistic mathematical description of a black hole formation was discovered in 1939 by Robert Oppenheimer of atomic bomb fame, along with his student Harvey
Hey,
Sartre.
Oppenheimer.
They approximated the collapse of a star by
Have you seen Oppenheimer? And it was like, I think the explosion scene when the sound came in, that was like my favorite. Like there wasn't a sound for some time. There was a big explosion. I was just waiting for the sound, and then it was just
And modeling it as a spherical cloud of matter with a perfectly homogeneous density and zero pressure, the thing collapses under its own gravity and an event horizon forms around it. But within the collapsing cloud, the matter remains homogeneous and the spacetime is flat until it becomes a singularity. Now, real stars don't look like this. They get denser towards the center and have plenty of pressure. But the Oppenheimer-Snyder solution gave our first insights into black hole formation. And it also showed another weird property. This assumption of homogeneity and zero pressure was the same assumption that Alexander Friedmann made when he first solved the Einstein equations for the whole universe. And it's the assumption behind the FLRW metric. In fact, you can describe the spacetime of a collapsing star by patching one of these FLRW metrics inside a Schwarzschild metric for a black hole. And that's true even after the black hole's event horizon forms. So you can have what looks like a black hole from the outside, but looks like comfortably flat space inside the still collapsing star. If it works for the black hole, then it should work for the white hole. Just flip the time axis and you have a white hole containing a bubble of expanding space that looks much like our universe. If such a white hole was big enough, it could look exactly like our universe. This was the basic proposal by Indian physicist Raj Patria in his black hole cosmology hypothesis back in
Indian.
1972. As far as I've been able to tell, no one has convincingly shown that this can't be true. There's also the idea that universes are born as white holes produced after the collapse of a black hole. That's cosmological natural selection by Lee Smolin, and yeah, we did an episode. In that case, black holes don't form singularities but rather bounce back outward to create new spacetimes from the resulting white hole, which itself creates new black holes, etc. Okay, so we need one last ingredient to be able to answer maybe to the question that we started with, are we in a black hole? In 1999, Stephen Hawking showed that if a black hole is leaking its mass via Hawking radiation in perfect equilibrium with the radiation that it absorbs, for example from the cosmic microwave background, then the line between the white hole and the black hole becomes unclear. They could be the same object. If you lump all of this together, a very specific construction for white holes to make them look like our universe from within, and Hawking's argument that equates white holes with black holes, then there's a roundabout way to argue that we might not be in a black hole. So is the universe a black hole or a white hole? Well, probably not, but not absolutely not. There's no good reason to believe that this is the case, and so we shouldn't believe that the universe is a black hole. We need some
Oh
deeper
my God.
explanatory value to this hypothesis to really take it seriously. Cosmological natural selection might be a path to that, but we also need some evidence for that in order to proceed. However, if we are in a black hole, then there is a huge upside. We now know what the interior of a black hole looks like. It looks like this. And there are indeed libraries in this black hole. Perhaps one day one of the books in these libraries will also answer the next question. If we're within the event horizon of a black/white hole, what's on the outside? Maybe a universe inhabited by people asking the same question with the same answer, that they are in a black hole, and so on ad infinitum in a series of black holes forming an infinitely nested spacetime.
Bang. Matt will return to exactly find the right way to yeah. The previous spacetime like best
Thank you to Brilliant.org for supporting PBS. What if every single black hole that formed in our universe sparked the Big Bang of a new universe? Cosmological natural selection proposes exactly this. But even better, it claims to be able to test the hypothesis.
FGG by
Physicists have... But even better, it claims to be able to
F
test the
equal to
hypothesis.
GG. This GMM by R square. This is the gravitational constant. This is mass of one object. This is mass of the second object, and this is the R square is the radius. And radius of what? The radius of, I think the object is the distance. I think the distance between the two. I think it shows how much I think I'm right. I think then it tells you what force is would be there. A force, I forgot what is G has to be, but yeah.
Physicists have been struggling for some time to figure out why our universe is so comfy. Why, for example, are the fundamental constants, like the mass of the electron or the strength of the forces, just right for the emergence of life? Tweak them too much and life, stars, galaxies, the universe as we know it wouldn't exist. In recent episodes, we explored one possible explanation for this, the anthropic principle, and the idea of the multiverse. If there are countless universes with different fundamental constants, then it's not surprising that a few exist with the right numbers for life, and certainly not surprising that we find ourselves in one of those good ones. But if you don't like the anthropic principle, and many scientists don't, then rest assured there's an alternative. You only need to accept two things: that our universe formed inside a black hole, and that universes can evolve. Our universe appears, in some sense, designed. It has finely tuned parameters that seem deliberately set for a particular outcome: life. There's another example in nature where the illusion of design has a perfectly natural explanation, and that's life itself. We know that the fantastic complexity of living organisms is an inevitable consequence of evolution by natural selection. Inspired by biological evolution, theoretical physicist Lee Smolin came up with cosmological natural selection. It goes like this. The formation of black holes triggers the formation of a new universe. On the other side, in a new Big Bang. Those daughter universes go on to expand and make their own black holes, and hence their own daughter universes. But in their formation, the fundamental constants of the daughter universes are shifted slightly and randomly from their parent. Mutations are introduced. Some of those shifts improve the daughter universe's ability to form new black holes. Those universes have an advantage in propagating their cosmic genetics, and so gradually the ensemble of all universes get better and better at making black holes, just as biological organisms with helpful mutations can get better at surviving and reproducing. Now, by happy chance, there's a correlation between making lots of black holes and making life. Both require stars. The universe that is better at making stars is better at making planetary systems, is better at making us. Seems fair enough, but is it any more than a cool story, bro? Let's take this apart and ask two questions. Is it plausible?
I didn't have to add bro, but I think he just was in the mood. Like,
Is it testable? First up, for any of this to make sense, black holes need to create universes. This is by far the most speculative part. In fact, we have no idea and only very tentative reason to think so. The idea originated with one of Lee Smolin's mentors, Bryce DeWitt, who postulated that when a black hole collapses, its mass doesn't all end up stuck in the central infinitely dense singularity, rather it sort of bounces. But unable to exit the event horizon of the black hole, it forms a new region of space-time, effectively creating a new universe. The details of how this happens is presumably buried in the as yet unknown theory of quantum gravity. There are various proposals for how such a bounce might happen, all of which are massively speculative, and perhaps we'll cover another time. John Archibald Wheeler expanded on the procreating black hole idea by suggesting that the fundamental constants of these new universes could be different to their parents. This seems plausible. If fundamental constants can change at all, then surely it's in the highest possible energy environments, which is exactly the end of a black hole collapse. Perhaps the configuration of the geometry of string theory's extra dimensions gets shifted. This would do the job. Inspired by this idea, Smolin added one thing. What if, when a universe reproduces, the constants aren't randomly reconfigured, but rather change only slightly, analogous to a small number of genetic mutations? If that were the case, a sort of evolution by natural selection would become inevitable as biological evolution. We have no good reason to believe any of this procreating universe stuff, and Lee Smolin has readily admitted that. The point is instead to ask, what if it's true? What are the consequences, and can we test them? The exponential nature of the proposed process means that the ensemble of all universes should very quickly be dominated by ones that are extremely good at making black holes. Any given universe may not be totally optimal because its constants varied randomly from its parent, in the same way that any given living organism isn't the paragon of its kind. So, there's a prediction. The fundamental constants that define black hole production should be close to optimal in a given universe, at least for a given mechanism for making black holes. In our modern universe, black holes are made when the most massive stars explode as supernovae. There are other ways to make black holes, and we'll come back to them. So we should expect our universe to be optimized for producing as many of the most massive stars as possible. Well, is it? It's actually very hard to say, but it does seem like there's some fine-tuning there. Stars are formed when giant clouds of gas collapse under their own gravity. But in order for that to happen, the gas needs to cool to just a few degrees above absolute zero, rather than the typical 200 Kelvin temperature of the typical interstellar nebula. That cooling is extremely slow if the gas only contains the hydrogen and helium produced in the Big Bang. Heavier elements and molecules allow clouds to cool and stars to form much more quickly. And of these, carbon monoxide is by far the most important coolant. In addition, gas needs to be shielded from the heating effect of other stars, and that seems to require the presence of tiny particles of ice and hydrocarbon dust. So without carbon, oxygen, water, and chemistry in general, far fewer stars and so far fewer black holes would form. And of course, these factors also seem to be essential for life. But what about other sources of black holes? Theoretical physicist and cosmologist Alexander Vilenkin proposed that if a universe lasts forever, then in the distant future, quantum fluctuations of that near vacuum will cause black holes to spontaneously appear. And given infinite time, these will eventually outnumber those produced by stars, or stellar black holes. If all of this is true, then most black holes would be produced by the biggest universes. More space means more chance for these quantum fluctuations. That favors lots of dark energy generating rapid expansion, and that is definitely not our universe. Lee Smolin has various arguments against this. For example, we don't know that our physics can really be extrapolated into the insanely long timescales required for these quantum fluctuations to happen. I would also add that even if Vilenkin's argument holds, there are no doubt different regions in the landscape of possible fundamental constants where different types of black hole are optimized. This would lead to multiple branches of the cosmic genetic tree, some of which correspond to producing lots of stellar black holes. And naturally, we find ourselves on one of those branches because those happen to be the ones.
Werewolf and another werewolf. Werewolf in a haunted house. Okay. I'm moonwalking in house is my. What if they are like two haunted mansion? If there's two haunted, yeah. Fire in a haunted house. Ghost. What if ghost is on the beach? Ghost is on a planet. It's Pluto. What is ghost? Okay. I'm Sandman. What if there's two ghosts? Ghost is tsunami. Oh my God. Jackson. Thriller. It's Ariel. That makes zero sense. Don't track. Is Vlad. Who's Vlad? Put oh, nice. Batman. Okay, I found Batman. And Batman and Death. Joker. Batman in a haunted house is still Batman. Statue, it's Robin. What is me? Batman and Robin, it's dynamic duo. To an underworld, it's Batman. Okay, it's two dynamic. Where's Aquaman? Justice League. Yeah. This Deadpool. What? Deadpool and a meteor? That's it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Superman. um, let's what do Superman? What if Superman dies? Doomsday. There is two Doomsday. No. Doomsday King is God. King of the God, it's Zeus. Can I mix Zeus and Poseidon? It's trident. Poseidon's trident. Okay. If there are two of it. Okay, now. Okay. Apocalypse. You lit my lips. Apocalypse. Apocalypse and Justice League. Okay, that's Superman. Vacuum. Oh my god. What? I created a black. I created a fucking black hole. Wormhole, black. You know, I'm gonna end the stream here. I think I'm gonna take some. Anyway, you're here. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a good time, and I hope you felt nice. I'll see you tomorrow.